This is Mmbltalk.
Sounds good. Welcome, people. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're already part of the Mumble gang. Thank you for joining me for episode 8. And guys, it's not just me that you're joining for this episode. We have someone else
returning
in the building. Yeah. Round of applause. Ell'S is back.
Good to be back.
What you been getting up to?
I've been getting up to absolutely nothing, my G.
Yeah.
Just trying to live in a cruel world.
Bro,
that was so depressing.
That was deep as shit. What how was your New Year's, bro?
Dry. Spent it. Well, even though, to me it wasn't that bad. To others it might be dry. Spent it just watching anime in bed while all you lot are getting smashed and attacking each other.
I said attacking each other. Wow. To be fair, I don't think, watching anime on New Year's is that bad. I think that's a nice way to spend New Year's personally. Me, however, I was working, so I couldn't get to go out and enjoy myself.
Oh, I remember that struggle.
Shout out Chris for that one. But anyways, it's all good.
A new year,
because we're in 2019 now.
A new year for the podcast. We're gonna be on to big things.
Improved quality and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Giving the people what they want. Giving the people what they need.
I was about to say that. I was giving the people what they need. Listen, Mmbltalk, episode 8, man. Let's get straight into it. First of all, I want to do a little recap, you know what I mean? Obviously, I asked you how your New Year's was, but Elliot, bro, how was 2018 for you, fam?
Hell. One word, hell.
I
did not rate this year. It was just, it's not it.
That's fair enough, bro. I know a lot of people that will say the exact same thing. In terms of 2018, though, 3 things that you're taking into 2019. What did 2018 teach you?
It sort of is from what I've learned from 2018. I'm taking it into 2019 as like New Year's resolutions and that. And one of the important things you sort of to learn is how important your mental health can be. And looking at other, looking online, seeing how it is for other people, it puts into perspective, because you'll be seeing people who are at my age, going through problems and whatever, and then whatever something I might be going through, and to learn how to deal with it. And because a lot of people, if they're going through something, a lot of people won't say anything. They'll kind of bottle it up until it gets worse and worse and worse. And I've seen that gone really wrong with some people. So one of the things is, if there's a problem, look for a way for a solution. I think it's a real important thing. People, for anyone out there who's going through problems and that, go talk, try and talk to someone. I know it's a hard thing to do in that, but trust me, over a longer period of time, it's just gonna be getting worse than that. But yeah,
peace of mind is one of the most important things, one of the best things you can achieve. Peace of mind it's up there. It's number 1. Anything else? Two more things, preferably.
Take in, to not get too in my feelings over something. If something I don't agree with or whatever, my mind lingers on things that I don't agree with, even though I should just push it aside and just carry on. But because I'll be on Twitter looking through the threads and shit, see people arguing, and I'm just nah. When really, if I don't agree with it, why not just move on? Go just do something else. Or YouTube comments and that. Or just general people's opinions. I just don't care.
Fair, I like that. Not concentrating on what other people think, I like that. That's cool. One more thing.
Another thing to take into 2019.
Can be anything.
Probably talk more to people or something. I don't know. Be less of an introvert. Even though I doubt that's gonna happen. So if you see me about, if you know me from uni, then you see me looking angry, that's the game.
It is what it is. It is what it
Because
is.
people say, why are you not smiling? Bro, what?
To be fair, I get that all the time at work.
Why'd you look moody? Why'd you look
All
angry?
the time at work. Oh my god.
So the thing is, that gets to a point where people are just going to straight up thinking that, and they're going to think to a point where almost that's like your energy that you're giving off.
Yeah.
So people will just, it makes you unapproachable, essentially. So
realistically, you talk to me though, I'm like, I'm a sick guy, you know what I'm saying? Chat to me, gets you talking to me, and I'm calm. It's that simple, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Alright, that's a nice free.
it's all about you.
Me personally, I think I'm gonna focus a lot more in consistency, no matter what it is that I do, whether it's this podcast, or even just fucking talking to certain people, because I can disappear for a long time, and it seems like I'm not interested, but you know I am. I just 10 times out of 10 I just can't be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like even with this for a while I just couldn't be bothered. I was too focused. That's another thing. This goes into part 2. I was too focused on like the numbers that the podcast were doing, like everything. I was just like, why bother when it's not going anywhere? But bro, you start something, you can't expect it to have, you know, like
we're getting listens in that. That's that all that matters, really.
Exactly.
Like,
you can't expect to have.
The biggest podcast out there originally started off with like a couple like listeners per episode.
Exactly.
So by the end of the year, I mean, who knows? We might be on TV talking to like news people or something.
Anything can happen, bro. I think you just gotta stay consistent, persistent, and do what needs to be done. So that was kind of 2, I guess, not focusing on things that don't really matter, minor things, small details, you know, that, you know, throw me off track, and I like to overthink things, so I'll be thinking like, just none of that. And another thing, the last thing, be a lot more positive. I started off 2019 as a very positive person, you know. I was telling people, hey, drink water, man.
Stay hydrated,
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, I love you, man, you know. But like towards the end, I was just like, look, I don't like you. I don't want to speak to you. Like, just move away from me. But I'm gonna focus on being more positive. I know a lot of people say, like, I miss the positivity, you know, nothing can get to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
I rate people like that.
I like people like that, and if you genuinely can stay positive, kudos to you. But me, I think, yeah, just thinking a bit more positive and thinking about my actions a bit more. That's pretty much it. 2018 didn't really teach me that much, apart from how dead of a year it was.
It was, and even in terms of like things going on in the world, not to be like too nihilistic or anything, but the same shit's gonna happen this year. America, there's gonna be shootings, police brutality, there's gonna be terrorist attacks. I'm sorry to put a dampener on it and that, but it's gonna happen. Shit is not gonna get better.
It is what it is.
Had to ruin the mood for that.
It is what it is. And in terms of the UK, this politics, this government,
Politics, crime and shit.
This government is slightly doing what they're doing. It's gonna happen again this year, and probably for many more. But it's all about coping with it. How can you cope with it? How can you see the positive things in what's going on, even though it might be hard?
In a way, it's not about like.
It'll be hard to see.
Say like it's like a tidal wave. It's not about trying to stop the wave. It's trying to learn how to surf the wave. Trying to like go with it instead of trying to like just totally stop it. You just have, like, because this is out of our control. A lot of the shit is gonna like going on. So it's kind of like up to us on how we go through it, basically.
Ride
So,
the wave.
So my 3 was
Ride the wave.
mental health, stop caring, be a little bit more positive. All 3 are probably gonna fail on that, but still.
Nah, bro. See, think positive.
I'm trying. It lasts for like 10 seconds and I'm back to like life is terrible.
No, we're thinking positive now. It's all good.
Sunshine and rainbows.
It's gonna be a sick year. Nothing's gonna hold us back from achieving what we want to achieve in 2019. And Mumble Gang, everyone that's part of Mumble Gang is gonna have a sick 2019. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I hope everyone listening has a good year and that, and like whatever resolutions they set, that they achieve them. I can already tell that like gyms are gonna be filled up for about 2 weeks before they are totally empty. And I'm so glad that I haven't gone gym yet, because I know there's gonna be bare people.
Yeah, it's gonna be packed, bro.
Oh, I'm dead set on this, get my beach body. And then a week later, fuck it. Takeaways.
Speaking of takeaways, bro, we're gonna move on to the next thing.
Good segue.
That was nice, I like that. Greg's jumped on the vegan wave, the plant wave, healthy living wave.
Yeah.
That all these millennials are on now. And
is veganism a millennial thing?
I think 100%.
What age are like most vegans? They gotta be like in their mid-20s. Like,
yeah, they're like.
I don't think the young people are like.
Most of them like uni students. You know what I'm saying?
What, a uni student? No way a uni student is gonna afford a fucking vegan lifestyle.
That's
so
where
expensive.
you're wrong.
Why?
Got your ass. Because realistically, right? Most of these uni students. Alright, when you're at uni, what'd you eat?
Shit, basically.
Like,
I'll be eating eggs a lot.
Eggs?
Yeah, like scrambled egg. My recipe for scrambled eggs is fire.
Yeah, but that's just for breakfast, right?
Nah, I eat dinner, snack, or anything. I'll be eating at 3 a.m. Oh, you rate my recipe for scrambled eggs, yeah? Eggs, obviously. About 3. Dunn's River chicken seasoning. You know, the Jamaican stuff.
Yeah.
Salami. Or any type of ham. Mix it. Cook it. It's in the middle, you got the ham and everything, the flavour from the seasoning. That's an all-purpose meal.
So you just said no vegan can live on a vegan lifestyle, but here you are, a meat eater, living on eggs.
Yeah. Eggs aren't vegan, you know?
How much for a packet of eggs, Elliot? You must buy
I have no idea.
Which one did you get eggs
I've moved up from like, because I was getting like the 6-pack, and I realised I was going through them too quick, so I was going on, so now I'm getting the 12 ones.
So how much did you pay for?
I don't know, I don't look at the price. I'm not getting like exotic eggs, fam. They're not expensive.
How much do the eggs cost?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't buy that many eggs and not know how much eggs cost.
I throw away my receipts.
Listen, I know eggs aren't that cheap. Right.
I used to hate eggs as well. That's the weird thing.
Eggs, it must be like something like £2.50.
No way.
Yes, defo. Because I remember buying some from Ell'S one time. Anyways, listen.
Oh, that's Lidl's, man. They probably like defects.
This
they
guy,
like from inbred chickens.
Elliot, is living off eggs, right? Think about it.
Eggs, pasta, Uncle Ben's rice.
A pack of pasta is like 20p. Hot water, that's a meal. It's dry.
So, did you eat pasta on its own? Nah, I don't hate myself that.
Tomatoes, alright. You want to bang some tomatoes?
Dolmio, just get that.
That's another 20p. That's a 50p meal right there. Hold on.
Of some tomato, like,
40p
in
meal?
a tin.
Yeah, look.
Bro, I don't hate myself that much, fam. I cannot be doing that.
Mix it. That's a meal right there. It's a dead meal, but it's a 40p meal.
That's survival meal.
You're eating eggs.
That's different. That's healthy. It's protein.
So what's wrong with pasta and tomato sauce?
Cause that is just like, that's prison food. That's the stuff they serve in like school
Man
meals.
said he is eating eggs at 3 a.m. but
you making it
and
sound weird.
Tomato sauce is prison food. Fuck.
Hey,
Days, bro.
sometimes you be getting hungry. You know what I mean? That unexpected hunger.
Yes, you want to whip up some pasta. Pasta can last.
That takes way too long. If it's 3 a.m. and I'm let's say I'm tired, and that tiredness is making me hungry, what am I gonna do? Get the pots and pans out, cook my pasta, you'll do this and that, or just put some eggs.
If I cook pasta midday, that might last. If I cook pasta, that's gonna last for at least 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really eat shit though.
A whole pack of pasta is 2 days.
2 days for a pack?
A
What?
whole pack of pasta.
I can't eat the same thing like twice though.
Yeah, but bruv, man said he's eating eggs.
Not every day.
Elliot.
Fam, I said it's one of the
Alright,
meals.
so what else do you eat?
Pasta and dolmio type thing.
That's vegan.
No it isn't, because it's depending on what you get, because it's the pepperoni.
Speak to me. Alright, so if you don't get a pepperoni one, it's vegan, alright? Carry on.
Maybe, because
Next one.
maybe
Next one.
Uncle Ben's rice, which fair enough, that ain't. got nothing.
That's vegan.
What else?
So without the eggs, you're basically living a vegan lifestyle, too.
Pizza.
Stick, yeah.
Jamaican patties. I'd be oh my days. I could live off them for it. Nah, never. Lamb or beef.
Fair enough.
What else?
So you don't eat cereal or nothing, because you ain't.
Oh yeah, I have cereal.
Like, bro, that's
like a proper meal though.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bro. What do you have?
I have toast more than cereal. I do have cereal occasionally, but toast.
That's vegan.
Toast and Nutella. I've been living off that since like fucking middle school.
Toast and vegan butter. That's vegan.
Vegan butter. What world is this?
Is
I can't believe it's not butter because it's got nothing in it.
Next one. You see, look, you can. There's a lot. Anyway, back to my point. There's a lot of uni students living on cheap vegan lifestyles, right?
Shout out to the man who can actually cook, because I never got told how to cook. I know how to make pasta, and that's about it.
Pasta and eggs.
See, I mean, it was another one of my resolutions to try and eat healthier. Oh no, get some vegetables.
I didn't hear one veg in that.
Oh no, it's because when I be coming home, that's when I get my proper meals.
What do you drink, bro?
I'm drink wise, I'm healthy. It's always water, juice, or cordial. I always have I'd have the big liter bottle of water like at night.
I like that. Yeah.
I can get through that in like a night, but I barely have fizzy drinks unless I'm like. Say like I go to McDonald's and have a drink with my meal.
Alright, calm.
Anyway,
yeah, in terms of this vegan sausage roll, there's been outrage.
It's so weird.
Because all Greg's are trying to do is broaden their horizons,
be more inclusive,
widen
basically.
up the market a bit more. And I mean, Greg's are benefiting from this, obviously. And so are vegans.
Plus, it's not even vegans. What about Muslims? Because it's sausage roll. They can't be eating that, so...
Yeah, but it's vegan, so it's got no meat in it.
Exactly. As in the sausage roll is pork, which they can't have. So the vegan sausage roll is basically the substitute.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I thought you said Muslims can't have the vegan sausage roll. Muslims benefit from that as well. So, realistically, it's a very smart move. And it's following the way that the market's moving now in terms of vegan products. Like you go to Tesco, Sainsbury's.
There's always going to be
Sainsbury's
vegan.
in Bedford has a whole vegan aisle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. It's not overpriced like most some vegan restaurants.
There's a lot of fake outrage about it though.
It's stupid. Like Piers Morgan, I don't know what he said.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to find it now, but he was outraged, bro. Like someone had stepped on his mum's neck. Like, bro.
It is weird because the thing is, I think vegans get like a bad reputation because they push their sort of lifestyle onto other people. They'd be calling, meat eaters doing this, and it's just like, it's kind of pathetic. So whenever there's a backlash to that, whenever someone tries to be more inclusive towards vegans, they think, they're doing this, I'm gonna do this to them. But it's just, if they didn't have a vegan thing before, and now they do now, it's just inclusive. They're really not like... If you're offended by it, basically, you've got nothing better to do with your life.
You are confused. You are a confused child.
Your priorities are very messed up if that's like on your mind constantly.
I'm trying to find the tweet. I feel like he deleted it.
Yeah.
Because I can't find it anywhere. He's tweeted.
Because he said something about PC gone mad type thing.
Yeah, I
so
can't
stupid.
find that anyway.
I found
one of his tweets.
Wait, no.
Just ordered a large sausage roll on room service, a meat one, real meat. The vegan resistance starts here.
Resistance.
Woke up to howling abuse from vegans over this Greg's sausage roll scandal. I get it.
Man, think they're rebels.
Hangry. I would be too if I only ate plants and gruel.
Man, I'm moving out here like Che Guevara against veganism. Fight the power.
Wagwan.
Dickheads. I found the tweet by Piers Morgan.
You found it really funny.
Nobody was waiting for a vegan bloody sausage, you PC ravaged clowns.
It's just a sausage roll, bro.
People are beefing about a piece of pastry wrapped.
Literally,
That's a meat. Well, not meat.
Looked at this and said, bro, vegans don't come in here because there are no vegan things. Let's make a vegan sausage roll. £1.20, yeah? Piers Morgan, jam. All these other meat eaters, jam. They still sell sausage rolls.
They're acting like they're replacing the whole menu.
You can still walk in there and get a sausage roll. No one's stopping you from getting a sausage roll. Do your thing.
I don't understand it.
Bro.
It's like them people who complain about restaurants making their meat halal because they don't agree with how the animal's killed. Bro, the animal's dead already. Exactly.
Oh my days, you still cook the same. Oh my.
Do you think man in the islands are stunning a goat before they kill it?
That thing gets a cleaver to the neck. Done.
What did it flop about in that? Oh my god.
Let's move on.
And they're talking about...
This is...
That's another thing linking to the thing about when I was saying about not caring about like getting into my feelings about people like outrage and that. It's a sausage roll. That's it.
It's just a sausage roll. It's that simple. No one's offending no one.
First topic of 2019 is sausage rolls.
Oh wow.
Man.
Ell of the week this week, man.
Goes to a certain former singer who we used to love. He used to sing songs, known for songs like the Ignition remix, Gigolo, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Mr. Robert Kelly, also known as R. Kelly. They've made a documentary about his numerous exploits, I guess you could call them. And by exploits I mean sexual abuse.
Yeah.
Not to like make it sound less bad than it already is. It's a 6-part docu-series, and I assume they're just going to be asking about. They're going to ask his accusers about what it was like around him. Also, it's well known that he was in a relationship with Ell'S when she was like 16 in it.
Yeah.
They got married.
I got some juicy bits of information. So before we get onto the docu-series, what are we gonna call it? We'll talk about his past allegations and controversies. So it all starts with 1994. Ell'S, the star, then aged 27. This is via BBC, by the way. I don't want to get like into no legal
The channel,
case, you know
not the category.
Okay. Star, then aged 27, marries 15-year-old singer Ell'S
15.
at a secret ceremony in Chicago.
Man are doing that in the Middle Ages and in some parts of the world today. But
She's not even developed.
Oh, no.
I don't even want to think about that. 1996, he was sued for emotional distress. Tiffany Hawkins sues R. Kelly for the personal injuries and emotional distress she suffered during a 3-year relationship with the star. 2001, sued by an intern. Tracy Sampson sues R. Kelly, accusing him of introducing her into an indecent sexual relationship when she was 17 years old.
jeez.
2002, April and May. 2 more court cases. Kelly is sued for a 3rd time by Practice Jones, a Chicago woman who claims he impregnated her when she was underage and that she was forced to have an abortion. A woman named Montina Woods also sued Kelly, alleging that he videotaped them having intercourse without her knowledge.
My
June
God.
2002, the same year, by the way, guys. This is deep. Charged over child pornography. The star is charged with 21 counts of making child pornography involving intercourse, oral sex, urination.
Oh, the golden shower. This is.
And other sexual acts.
You're listing these off like there is awards.
It's
like 3 Grammys, 15 sexual abuse allegations.
They may as well be, bro.
Jeez. My man he could have rings like NBA championships for like the allegations against him.
I don't even feel comfortable saying this stuff, man. 2002, 2004. Arrest prompts further charges. Kelly is charged with a further 12 counts of making child pornography in Florida, where he was arrested at his holiday home. It looks like he was quiet between 2004 and 2017, because in 2017, allegations of a cult Last summer,
Yeah.
BuzzFeed published a long and detailed report accusing R. Kelly of trapping 6 women in a sex cult.
You think after you've done all that, you wouldn't kind of like jump that far? He just had allegations at this point. Now he's got like running a whole cult of women fucking him.
That's what I assume he was just doing between 2004 and 2017 because it was quiet. It's like
Wait, when did Gigolo come out?
I couldn't tell you.
When did that? Was like early 2000s, wasn't it?
I'm gonna guess 2003.
I think also does it mean you can't listen to his music anymore? I mean, I never really did anyway. I mean, but yeah. So this isn't really, other than Gigolo and the Ignition remix, I can't really name anything else. Step in the Name of Love and AJ Nothing But Number, but that's just more for like because of how funny the title was.
One song and a step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Anyway, I'm not gonna. And then fast forward to 2018/2019. And now we have this docuseries that is being made called Surviving R. Kelly. A couple allegations that have been made so far. Let's find them. Former backup singer Javante Cunningham claims R. Kelly had sex with an underage girl while others watched. And
I got the article here saying that Ell'S mother is saying that she's lying about it. January 2nd, Ell'S mother's Diane Horton issued a statement regarding Javante Cunningham's assertion that he'd seen a 27-year-old R. Kelly have sex with a then 15-year-old Ell'S more than 2 decades ago. Cunningham says the story in a lifetime. Summary of that story is fucked up.
See, I'm seeing.
I don't even whether it happened.
Comfortable reading.
You know, yeah.
Oh my god.
The woman and so-called backup singer that describes seeing, meeting, or even breathing the same air as my daughter Ell'S is lying and is a liar. Shame on all those involved in the project and thought it was kosher to drag Ell'S name into a situation that has nothing to do with her today. He married her when she was still in middle school. Bro, she might have been just taking her SATs and has a ring on her finger. That's fucked up.
I'm stunned, man. I don't know how people can protect this man.
Aunties, all of them. It's just and it's the weirdest thing is the majority of his victims have been black women, and yet most of the people defending him have been black women. I don't understand this.
I still see aunties at his shows going crazy.
Yeah.
Trying to grab his crotch and all this nonsense. I don't know. For R. Kelly.
He's done at it.
Go to R. Kelly. I had no respect for my G, man. Even though I call him my G, what the fuck? No respect for R. Kelly.
And the nerve of it all that he's threatening to sue the TV network that's airing it.
How was he not just sitting in prison? All these allegations. How is he beating so many cases?
I don't know.
Oh my god, this guy is really a case beater. What?
My man's like Floyd Mayweather with the beating cases.
This is 50-0. What the hell? I don't know how someone can beat so many cases. And the thing is, there's evidence for. I don't understand.
See, I mean, the thing is, he has to get charged now because, it's like with the Cosby thing. Because with Cosby, he had 50 accusers and that.
Right.
But because they happened so long ago, and Americans have the statute of limitations, which means that after a certain amount of time, they can't be charged with a crime. So if they let this shit run for longer and longer, they're gonna have nothing to he won't be able to be held accountable for what he's done.
They will have nothing to go on because that's when that law comes into place.
Jesus. It's a mad world we live in. And I mean, we could say with other artists who have problematic allegations at least. I mean, X has had his problems and that, but there's been mad developments with that, with it being true, then it being taken out of context, and then this and that. Kodak as well has had allegations.
ASAP Bari actually.
Yeah, he actually got filmed though
the other
doing
day.
it, so he's definitely
Pleaded guilty
yeah.
to sexual assault, bro. Like,
and all you Velo virgins defending him still. I can't stand that clothing thing. It's a Gildan shirt with a V printing on it. And you're charging how much?
That's funny.
Dickhead. I still remember the video of Ian Connor trying to fight him. And Ian Connor's like 5'6".
Like
And he's got allegations himself.
skinny leg.
A rapist fighting a
Rappers
rapist.
on stupid shit. Bogus shit.
You'd think if you're in a position like that, like for like a rapper, obviously they're gonna have groupies. So why do you, you know,
Yeah, fully.
like if a girl don't want to fuck, just kick her off the bus and then carry on with your business.
But I think it's what another thing that comes into play is all these drugs and shit. I know it sounds.
I don't know, that's
old
because it's
headed
not like you're blaming the drugs for it though.
Yeah, but it's part of it though. You
I don't know.
You act wild. You act irrational.
Yeah, but you have to be sort of in control of your actions somehow,
True,
to some extent, if like to do something like that. Because if you're a Xanax, you don't be on the sofa, just like barely able to lift your own arms. Like, I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, well, R. Kelly, that's an L, bro. Yeah.
So yeah, he's fucked up and
It's fucked. Yeah.
deserves the electric chair or something.
Fully. We'll move on to the next topic. Euro Millions winning couple who scooped 115 mil jackpot have been revealed.
What's their address? I just want to congratulate
I
them.
just want to shake their hand.
Yeah.
The lucky British couple who scooped 150 mil Euro Millions lottery jackpot on New Year's Day has been revealed. Francis and Patrick Connolly from County Armagh, Northern Ireland, kicked off 2019 with a bang with their astonishing win. Unsure of how to react, the stunned couple had a cup of tea.
Are they old?
And shared a hug before
sake.
ringing Camelot.
Do you know that's what pisses me off when old people win the lottery? What are you gonna do with that money? Funeral costs. I don't understand it. What are you gonna do with it? Oh, inheritance.
In my opinion,
their children and grandkids are probably like rubbing their hands together like Birdman.
They don't even have that much time to spend that much money. Fucking money. Francis 52 said, "Today, I always hoped we would win the lottery one day, but when we did, it would be just our luck that lots of others would win on the same day with the same numbers too." Hold on, let me try again. "I always hoped we would win the lottery one day, but when we did, it would be just our luck that lots of others would win on the same day with the same numbers too. Never in my wildest dreams did I think we would ever win almost 115 mil.
Man played the lottery and doesn't know how the lottery works. It's one set of numbers that win. It's not multiple.
The couple are now the National Lottery's fourth biggest ever winners after scooping 115 mil in the January 1st draw.
That's literally. There's no way you can blow through that in like your lifetime.
There's no way you can spend that much money. Elliot, if you had won 115 mil, bro, how would you spend it?
I'm fucking off out of the country.
Fair enough.
First thing I'm doing.
Fair enough. Flight is nothing to you. You got 115 mil.
Good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm on that quick plane to Canada. Going on Toronto, I think. Seems
like it.
Toronto, because of the way I think it works out mad, because Toronto borders America and specifically borders New York State. So you can essentially take a train from Toronto or bus or whatever through upstate New York and into the city.
So you got a lot of
Works out.
destinations you could ping to. That's mine. Once you're in Toronto, bro, what are you buying? What are you doing? Are you gonna lay low? Are you gonna be loud?
Oh, nah, yeah, I will lay low. I mean, obviously the occasional flex here and there. Obviously on a nice house, car, but not some jewelry thing. That's just because you're making yourself a walking lick.
I hear that.
And on top of that, even with that amount of money, I'd still want to invest some of it. Because even if I want it right now, probably I could still live for the most of my life with that, still having that money. But if then I have kids and that, I can then pass down. Like say if like you buy art or property, that's what people don't think when they win the lottery. They just think, yo, I'll buy a mansion, this and that, and then I'm good. They don't think about the future really.
Investing and trying to flip that money and double it.
But
Alright,
damn.
so properties. You said no jewelry. Ell'S
I mean,
no
jewelry basic, on a basic level. I'm not doing like the Migos type thing.
I hear you.
Because then
Bust
I
out
just
everything.
take the piss.
Bust down everything. Yeah, I hear that.
That's mad though, because do they take away tax on lottery money?
I don't know, probably, but even still,
Because you see the American one,
it won't touch you. Like,
nah, but the American one was the maddest one. Their biggest one was like, I think it's the Powerball or something, and one of the prizes was like $1 billion. But because of tax and because you know have different levels of tax, like federal and shit like that.
yeah.
Tax take away was about 400 million.
But that's still
Something like that.
600.
I don't care. Why do they need to take away money
You
like
can take
that?
bro. That's
Nah.
still 600.
I want my bill. I don't want mil. If you're, you know what I'm saying? You're offering one thing and then you're like, oh, now we're gonna take away our money because whatever.
I don't think the person that won was complaining at all, to be honest. I don't think the person that won was like, you know, I could have had a bill, but I mean, shit.
Money is money, though.
You know? Look,
I mean, regardless, I'll be happy anyway.
if I had 115 mil, I would own so much property, so much land. Oh my
Basketball
god,
court
it'd
on
be
the yard.
disgusting, bro. I wouldn't even hold back. I'm blowing in the
I'll
first
buy an
one,
elephant
I'm blowing
just
50
because.
mil. Like, I'm owning farms. I'm owning farms, right?
That's
owning
definitely
houses.
if they legalize weed in America, I'll definitely in
Imagine.
England, I'll definitely invest into a dispensary because that is a bag to be made.
I'm taking over Amsterdam. That's what I'm
You're
taking
buying
over
Amsterdam.
I'm literally. You see how Bulldog is in Amsterdam? I will be the next Bulldog. If you've been to Amsterdam, you know where I go on. You know that Bulldog is in Amsterdam. Bro.
Shout out to them people who like waste it though. Like I remember,
Message.
I remember
Shout out to
this
the people that
woman
waste
won.
it.
I forgot how much she won, but she basically blew through it, bailing her boyfriend out of prison. Like,
Just constantly.
yeah, it was because his bail was so high and he kept getting into trouble and shit. She basically blew through it just trying to get him.
One.
It was hilarious though. That's an L.
Like, go buy yourself another boyfriend. What are you doing?
For real, you could have one made.
What are you doing? You could have multiple. You could have man them just. I mean, not that I would want it, but obviously she's a girl. She's into men. She could have man them just roaming around the house like servants. You know what I'm saying?
Dick appointments every week,
That's what I'm saying, bro. What the hell?
and yet you're still bailing out the same bummy guy who's probably cheating on you anyway with his prison cellmate.
I was gonna say at least 50k has to go into Mmbltalk production.
Yeah,
obviously,
studio. A
'cause
proper studio with the
you
little
have
egg
to-
cart and things on the wall.
I want to own a building, right?
That'd be mad.
Like, I mean, I don't have that many projects for people to be working on stuff, but I would just have people in
Editing and all that. Yeah,
just
that's.
typing
Oh, I
with
didn't even think
keyboards.
about
Like,
that.
You could just come here and I could have 10 editors. You know what I'm saying? I could have 40 sound guys. You know, like,
People doing the research for us, so we don't have to like fucking do little filler bits
I
while
just
one of
come
us
in.
searches
We just come in
something.
and read off a script. You know what I mean? What?
Easy. That's
Dog.
the goal. Yo,
Oh,
that's the levels.
God.
We're putting that into the air. The Mmbltalk will be like that one day. We'll have like a studio.
Oh, for sure.
People fucking working for us.
Certain. This thing is not gonna stop.
The Mumble Empire. I keep saying mumble this and that like fucking Batman, like Batarang and fucking Batmobile and Batcomputer.
Mumble water.
Mumble, yeah, we're having our own line of water.
Hey, I'm starting.
£5 for a bottle of water.
Mumble phones, you know what I mean? Like everything mumble.
Mumble console. Yo, shout out to Soldier Boy.
Oh, soldier.
Soldier Boy. Oh, the legend.
Yo.
The legend.
He's taking
The lyrical genius known as Soldier Boy Tellum. And
Chinese consoles.
Yeah.
And putting soldier anything on
it's
it.
hilarious because they're not even real consoles. They just upload like pirated versions of games
Fully.
onto like an emulator thing.
Most of them don't even have the same name
Yeah.
as the original.
Some of them aren't even real games. They're like an Angry Birds version of Mario Kart. Like, and the worst thing about it was after all like the threats of lawsuits and that, the link to buy them is now the link to Nintendo, because half of the games are like their properties and that. So,
Games, yeah. Big old copyright strike for your head.
yep. And he was basically saying that they don't want to see a black man shine. Bro, if you're pirating games,
Literally, you can't just make.
it's like that Don who's on Twitter I saw, who was basically getting like a JPEG of like something from like a cartoon, like what's that black cartoon? It was like a family.
Cleveland.
Nah, it's an old one. Proud Family.
Proud Family.
That's it. It's them. They were like getting like something from that, printing it onto a hoodie and selling it, and they were like, "Yo, they don't want to see me shine." Bro, there is no creativity into this. You're taking a design, slap it onto a hoodie, and selling it.
That's not. There's ways to go about things. Like, that's why, even, you know, the songs that I used to play on this podcast and how they were from other artists, I was like, oh, maybe I should do that because I can get hit. Imagine, okay, when.
Yeah, but we're not profiting off this,
exactly.
So
now, though. But when this blows up and we start making money, we get fucked. They could be like, nah, take down the whole shit.
It's just like with YouTube and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
If you play like 30 seconds of a song, they'll take it down.
They'll get you for that. For real. They'll get you. Man.
That is mad. Like, I get the whole thing of it, of like, you're basically using someone else's like works and profiting off it. But if that person is like the Migos and that, and there's like a corporation, and you're looking, like, you see like because I've seen YouTubers post like the screenshots of like who's claiming it, and it'll be like all the labels. Bro, they're worth billions. I hardly think they're missing out on a fucking YouTuber with 20k subs using like their song in the video.
I remember even when I used to make my little YouTube videos get like 40 views, I was getting copyright strikes. I'm like, how can you even find me?
Yeah,
how
they're actively going out their way to like search it.
What? Well, yeah, we're gonna take your 10p that you made from this video.
Some YouTube money's good anyway. They really rubbing it in like that then. Fam, man. Get your £20 for a video that had like 20 million views.
They get you.
Not even a...
Hey, even like, you know, Juice WRLD?
Yeah.
Lucid Dreams. There was
fuck that guy, Sting.
Fuck
Sting.
I was like,
he's an op. I don't care.
Sting's a full-on op, bro. He was literally like, yeah, thank you for the money, Juice WRLD.
But the thing is, why didn't he sue Nas? Because Nas used that as well.
Right, I seen it.
Was it The Message, I think the song was called? Bro, fuck Sting. The only Sting I acknowledge is the one from WWF, with the white face paint and the baseball bat. That was a real G.
But realistically though, would you not copyright the shit as well?
What do you mean?
Like, would you not pull a Sting move and be like, alright, Juice, I see you got your fame.
If I got mills anyway,
my music and I need my bread.
Yeah, but because he's probably washed anyway.
Exactly,
so I know he needs his coin, like the Fortnite dances. All the people claiming that their hype died down and they need their bag.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, I'd pull the same move, to be honest, but still fuck Sting though, because...
Fuck Sting, I don't know. Because of the Fortnite thing, Carlton from Fresh Prince, who is forever going to be known as Carlton, not Alfonso Riviero-Z's or whatever his name is. Even though he admitted to biting the dance with someone else.
Yeah, he was like, I mixed it with this and this, and I put them together. Bro, like,
Blockboy JB.
They're going to use that in court against you.
I think there's the shoot dancing, because I'm sure Blockboy JB said something about it.
Pretty sure it is. And then you got Backpack Kid.
Backpack Kid. Did you see the video? They booed him off stage.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
He's not, because he's money hungry. He's been money hungry
Definitely.
since... I seen that interview with Gary Vee that he had.
Gary
Vee
what?
was like, would you choose money or happiness or something like that? He's like, money, for sure. So he's been money hungry for a minute. So Backpack Kid needs to
his face annoys me. I want to slap him.
He is a long human. He's like the sloth of
Ice Age.
That's exactly what he looks like, bro.
Oh god, nah, he's not as bad as Long Neck.
Big facts. Oh, Long Neck is...
He just makes me feel ill.
Long Neck and
I genuinely feel ill looking at him. Him and the Wide Neck. God, why are we making these freaks famous?
To be fair, I think he does have like a peak almost like...
shit, alright, cut that out.
His body...
No offense.
Make muscle or some shit. It's kind of sticky.
Bro, his head looks like it's too heavy. He looks like... Like he's just walking around trying to keep his head up.
Oh, yes.
Bro, the wide neck guy need to transfer some of his neck fat.
Elliot said no neck muscle. Elliot said wide neck.
And I've got a long neck too.
Long neck.
Bro, and I'm just looking at him. He's built like a lollipop.
Oh, you're so deep. Alright, shit.
Anyway, on to abusing people with physical disabilities.
I think that's it. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. To be honest, it's been a slow news week, man.
Yeah. There's what's going on in music, like...
I don't think anyone's dropped it. It's New Year's, man. Like, no one's doing anything. New Year's. It is what it is. I ain't heard no music drop. Obviously, in terms of discovering music and artists, we got Mmbltalk on Spotify. Soon to come to Apple Music. No guarantees because I don't want to.
I don't even use either.
Want to play for Apple Music because it's expensive. But it's on Spotify. Mmbltalk. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Go check it out. Constantly updated.
What's the artist you discovered this year that you really fuck with?
Octavian.
True. I think
Because Octavian is different.
I definitely like him, man. Yeah.
What about you, G?
One of them's definitely got to be Slow Tie.
Oh yeah.
I've never because the thing is, I was listening to like drill and that before that, and if I'd never like discovered UK drill, even though I probably would have anyway, because you know how it was spread out.
Yeah, you can't.
My opinion until that point was that UK music was like kind of dry in comparison to American
That's
shit.
the same with me.
And then, so if I'd come along Slow Tie and that, he would have been like the Tupac of fucking UK music.
Yeah.
Not to like blow it, not like to exaggerate like that, but like he's genuinely talented. Like
Fully.
Jiggle, Team Biscuits, Ladies, all of them songs they bang. And his new his album tape, the one,
Run.
yeah, the cover is disturbing.
Yeah.
Because it's like a dog eating another dead dog.
But that's how his mind works, though.
It's true, but anyway.
Yeah, Slow Tie is
Been big for drill as well.
one,
10-11 got locked up and freed this year. Any rappers die. Incognito died this year, innit?
I mean, a lot of people died this year.
Yeah, well, I'm talking like. Wait, I mean like UK rappers in a sense. Like,
I don't think anyone I know has died.
obviously, we lost rappers like Mac Miller, X, Jimmy Wopo. Who else?
Wait, Jimmy
Wopo. He died on the same day as X.
Wait, hold on.
I don't really know who he was until.
Jimmy Wopo.
Yeah.
Am I thinking of someone else?
Lil Wop, are you thinking of?
Oh, okay.
They are totally different.
Oh my god, my heart stopped.
Lil
I mean,
Wop.
still R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Whoa.
You fuck with Lil Wop?
Yeah, man.
Damn, I never
You
thought.
put me onto Lil Wop.
Real? Oh. Because he's got that real, like, heavy. You sounds like a demon, and I fuck with a bit heavy.
New Rock.
R.I.P. though. Because you know that thing I've noticed? If you say R.I.P. on Twitter to like, if you say R.I.P. X, R.I.P. Mac Miller, guarantee there's someone gonna be in your mentions like, yo, what about this person? Oh, what about little Quinky Dink? He died and bruv. Like, and they will be getting offended about it. There'll be people who like, oh, what about this guy? Then there'll be people like, oh, what fuck? How are you forgetting this person?
Don't be one of those
I'm not
people.
keeping track of all these deaths.
Don't be one of those people. Just get on with your life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Say R.I.P. yourself.
Appreciate the person. Appreciate the life they lived, and move on.
Did any of these deaths like affect you, like X or Mac Miller?
X hurt me.
For real. I remember I was literally about to go out. I was about to go out shops and that, and I just see a notification saying, "I've heard X has been shot or whatever. I hope he's doing okay."
See, when he was shot, I was like, "Oh."
There was a good 15-20 minutes where it just made it look like he got shot, and then like he's on the way to hospital and that, and then I just hear, "Oh, he's dead." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
He got shot. I was like, "Oh, that's minor." I told my sister. Like,
and then the video as well.
That's minor. And then they released the video.
And the thing is, I think one of the surgeons or whatever who tried to like save him said that because there's bare people recording it, and they were saying that apparently if they had sort of called earlier, there was a higher chance of him surviving. And if that's true, then it says a lot about how we now react to tragedy. You know what I'm saying? If the shooting breaks out, how is your first reaction to record it? Like, man sitting there slumped, head tilted back, mouth open, just empty, lifeless. And you're like, Snapchat this, put a fucking dog filter on it.
You hear gunshots, you either escape or go and help the person. It's Chance the Rapper not making. I'm still on this. Chance the Rapper not making music. I'm taking a break from music. 2016 was the last
I
time
have
he dropped
no
an
problem
album.
with that.
And I do, okay? It's 2019 now, and he has not dropped anything. In theory, that's 3 years, yeah?
Fam, Lil Uzi ain't dropped an album. Think about that. That's way more important.
Lil Uzi's
The fact that
album.
Eternal Attic hasn't dropped is a bigger tragedy than fucking anything.
Lil Uzi's
music.
music has a lot more longevity. I can listen to Lil Uzi a lot more than I can listen to Chance.
Even some of his old tapes, remember the real Uzi?
The real Uzi.
Yeah.
That's the one with the black face.
Yeah.
Just him. Yeah.
Even that still has some songs that still slap.
To be fair, I jumped on SoundCloud and I was listening to YSL as well. Ruler! Hey, ruler! Hey, ruler! Bro, in terms of people that have never made, I've said this so many times. Anyone ask me, he's not my favorite artist, but in terms of artists that have never made a dead song, a song where I'd be like, what the fuck is this? Lil Uzi is number one, bro.
And that song he released recently.
Every song, what are you trying to say?
He released a song with this guy called Shabazz PBG.
Is that 420 in London? That one?
Nah, it's new. It's called Shells. And
Shells.
Bruv, and I say this, Lil Uzi's back must be hurting because he carried that song.
Oh, I seen that on YouTube. It was like, Shells, but Lil Uzi's
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Like, when they put it just Lil
It's a
Uzi's
real
voice,
violation.
that's when
You know you've been violated when your feature gets more attention than you.
Yeah, that's
It's like Kendrick Lamar on Control.
on Control. Who was the other person on Control? I can't remember.
Man forget that Jay Electronica had a verse after him.
Oh my god.
And that's another artist who ain't dropped shit ever.
Thank you for joining me and Ell's in
Thank
this
you.
episode.
Yo, return. Ell'S, aka fucking, where my AKAs at?
I thought you had them ready, to be fair.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be that guy.
professionalism, innit?
This is whack, Elliot. I'm disappointed in you, G. I thought you would have had them ready, bro.
So, I've been Ell'S, aka Captain Cocoa Butter, aka Don't Tell Me to Smile, I will hit your stepdad with a stone cold stunner. And I mean that seriously. Aka, hi, I've just moved into the area and I'm required by the law to tell you that I'm a registered flex offender.
Oh my, I can't.
AKA
believe I just-
the nihilistic niglet, AKA anything. So you know, you wanna do your AKA?
I'm gonna let that breathe, bro. That was, shit. I'm just Damar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Listen, I appreciate you rolling through. Even if you're here for a minute, couple seconds, the whole episode, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Have a happy new year.
Fully.
Bon Año, Feliz Año Nuevo, whatever it is in German.
Feliz Navidad.
That's Christmas.
Feliz
It's happy
Navidad.
Christmas.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed it.
Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. I resurrected my old
your
account.
handle. Shoot the handle.
At Plantain Pappy. It sounds so dead in my accent, doesn't it? That's what I wasn't sure about when I was choosing the app.
Plantain Papi. Ugh.
See, but you gotta do it in like a Spanish accent. Plantain Papi. I don't know. Should I change the app? Because it sounds dead to say.
We're not gonna do that now, bro. You're not gonna think about changing.
Yeah, I'm not done. I'm saying, if you want to follow the account now, it won't change if I change the app. Like,
Plantain Papi.
yeah,
Elliot,
you know how to spell plantain. I forgot, so you know what to
I'm not
do.
gonna spell out for
Yeah.
yourself. MMBLtalk. MMBLMEDIA on Twitter. MMBLMEDIA on Instagram, SoundCloud,
For real.
Snapchat too. You know what I mean? All right. Appreciate you rolling through for the fourth time. And yeah, we'll see you next episode, man.
Yeah.